my homeboy. But anyway, what's poppin'? What's up with it? It's your boy, your mans, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. But welcome back to the podcast, Landale's Pod, where me, DJ CodeRed, pretty much talks about shit and stuff and things that I feel like, interest me. This is me, you know what I'm saying? Expressing myself, put my thoughts, my opinion, my views, and stuff like that out there. And you vibe with it, cool. Fool with your boy. You don't vibe with it, cool. Don't fool with your boy. Chime in, get in on the conversation. Whatever, however you want to do it. I ain't gonna sit here and argue with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for, like, if a person feels this opposite way of me, perfect, cool, that works. Like, that's the thing. People be trying to, like, convince you to believe and feel the way that they feel. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, I found that, like, it's a waste. Like, because we always agree. We always agree to the fact that you can't change nobody, right? So, like, I'm not in the business of trying to change a person's current mindset, or any of that. It's just like, if some of this shit makes sense, maybe I can put it in perspective, and somebody was thinking it, maybe I can elaborate on it in a way that they get it or whatever, So, anyway, but what's up, man? Hope y'all having a good day, good vibes, and all that kind of stuff. Hope y'all being productive and whatever y'all got going on out there. So today I'm gonna kind of just say some things I heard, and I gave this some thought a while back, but today I'm gonna kind of talk about it, and it's kind of about, like, my perspective on kids and, like, putting kids out at the age of 18. Do you or do you not feel like parents should put their kids out at the age of 18? Because me growing up, it was kind of like that was the vibe. That was the vibe that I got. It was like, like, shit, like, nigga, it ain't even no my way or the highway by the time you 18, nigga. It's the highway, nigga. You don't, like, you gonna get your ass out of here. Luckily, I failed 2 times. So I got to stay until I was like 20 or so. Like, but still, by the time I was 18, like, that's kind of the vibe that, mama, parents kind of gave. I feel like, coming up the way we came up. And I'm gonna say, the way I feel, I don't necessarily agree with that. It's, I know some niggas got out the house, shit, probably a little bit before then, you know what I'm saying? Or, they had to grow up fast, or, whatever. They might have been bringing money into the house, get a job quick, drop out of school, you know what I'm saying? Put money in the house to help, their parents. I mean, I was fortunate that I didn't have to necessarily do that. I mean, I did get a job, but, my mama had a husband that was kind of taking care of her and us in a way. So I appreciate that when I think back on it. But as far as, I don't think you should, like, have a set age or limit, because I feel like, I don't know, if you give your kid some 2-3 years from the time that your kid can start working, what that is, 15, 16, if, like I say, me personally, I always say, if you a parent and you can only teach your kids what you know. So if you a parent and you don't know shit about saving, your kid probably ain't gonna pick that shit up. You get what I'm saying? If you don't explain it to him and he don't get it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important, to learn certain shit, like life, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people, a lot of scenarios, and I get it, shit happens, people have these kids, they jump out there, they don't really know nothing, they still kids themselves, and what you gonna teach them? You know what I'm saying? All you gonna do is just now your next move is just a constant barrage of like work, 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 work. Do what the man say. Do what the man say. You know, work behind the man. Hey, can I get this raise? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we don't necessarily learn too good of you know, we don't learn some necessities that we might need that can kind of help. I don't know, like maybe even make the next generation of kids coming up behind us better. Like I feel like at this point in my life, I've learned a certain amount, significant amount, however you want to say it, that my seeds, the next generation coming up after me, like okay, I can start them off early. You feel me? It's like I know like it's some things that rather it be reading, rather it be a skill that you learned. You know what I'm saying? You want to, you know, saving money, health wise, spirituality, or whatever, just building confidence within them. You know what I'm saying? You kind of want to, you know, push them in that direction. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, if you fucking controlled by drugs, fucking Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, fucking Lil Webby, and whatever, NLE this and NBA Youngboy or some shit, whatever goofy ass rap, you know what I'm saying? If that's all you kind of consist of, if that's all what make up your gumbo, like, you know, your day in, your daily life, and just how you know what I'm saying, I go to work, I get off, I ride in a car, I'm listening to this crazy ass, trash ass rap music that's talking about pull up, pussy bitch, I bust your brains and blah, 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 or twerk bust it open, real ass big give a fuck about a nigga, or some shit. You get what I'm saying? And then you get to the house, you watch what? I don't know, you scroll on your phone for fucking 2 hours while you kind of in between watching, I don't know, hip hop, Real Housewives, you know, some goofy shit. I don't know, like whatever goofy shit be that don't get you that don't really got no substance and ain't really there as far as making you a better person. Like it's just a bagel, a dormant ass bagel or some shit. I don't know. You just lame. You just corny. You know, and you don't really know shit. You ain't really putting, you know, that brain to use. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, in certain areas such as health, working out, fucking reading books, spiritually, you know, financially, skill wise. You're not getting better in none of these ways. So, like I say, all you have is what you have, you know, to teach your kids. Outside of that, if your kids don't run into a friend that dad did that or mom did that, or, you know, sister, brother is good at this and, like, they got inspired some kind of way or motivated to be like, you know what, you know, mom, I want to be a scientist. Dad, I want to be a pediatrician, a nutritionist, or I want to be a pastor, whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be a teacher to give back, you know, whatever. But if they ain't getting that from you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, like maybe or hopefully they can get it from, you know, being around one of their friends, parents, or one of their friends who ambitious or whatever, you know. But outside of that, they probably ain't gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, they probably ain't just gonna pick up something, you know what I'm saying? You know, and just something that's beneficial and that's just gonna kind of, you know, take them to the next level and just be like, oh yeah, this is what I'm focused on. I'm trying to improve. I want to be better as a person because I want to do this in life and I want to do that and I want to make these kind of things happen in life. So, I feel like, you know, like, man, look, you start your kids off, I tell people all the time, you start your kids off with some, some 6, 7-year-old, 8-year-old kid, you know, rather it's basketball, rather it's, in my case, you know, I just throw DJing out there just because it is a means of making money. I'm a full-time DJ. So I mean, it's money in it, you know, entertainment, whatever, you know. So whatever the case is, whatever you start that kid off with, rather it be karate, rather it be boxing, rather it be um gaming these days, whatever it may be. Like if you start that kid off early, or you identify that that kid is good at something, just naturally good at something, you know, early, um, you know, you can just think of that. By the time that kid is 16, 15, that's 18. By the time he's 18, that's 10, 9, 8. You know what I'm saying? Fucking 11 damn near years. Somewhere in between 7 to 10 years, that kid then, like, honed his skills, you know, like I say. And if he making money from it, whether it be learning to play the drums in the church or whatever it is, you know, you whatever it is that kid gonna do, you be like, look, I want you to understand that, son, daughter, you can make money doing this. So when they understand that, that's when you introduce them to, you know, financial principles. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can make money doing this. You can make a living doing this, and you can take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? By the time they 16, you know, 17, 18 years old, shit, they pretty much, only thing they just probably can't get no apartment, but shit, you know, let's say they didn't stacked up their money. They didn't found a means of income to, you know, whatever that may be, along them lines. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't found a way, you know what I'm saying, to kind of pretty much take care of themselves, or, you know what I'm saying, and they 18. So you give them 2 years, 3 years to just kind of stack their money, stack their cash. This cat getting on my fucking nerve, bro. It's just like worrisome, bro. Like, you find a way to, you know what I'm saying, they stack their cash 2-3 years, you know, you give them the rundown. Look, you done told them about credit. Like I say, I know a lot of us talk about credit, like as far as black people, we ain't fucking find out about credit till some, you know, what? Man, look, I ain't first started hearing about credit till I was like 26, damn near 25, 26, 27. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, so, you know, whereas little Timmy, the white folk, 9 times out of 10, they heard about that credit 18, 19 years old. You know, they got schooled on it, blah, 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 blah. Got them a little car, coming out of high school, whatever, all of that jazz. That's how it was. But, you know, like I say, from 18 to 21, you know, let them go out, let them do, see what they gonna do, how they finna develop. You know, they got bad party habits, you know, let them know that, you know, if you gonna be going out and all of that shit, you gotta be responsible. You know, you can't be blowing all your money trying to do this, trying to look good for this person and these people, da 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 da, cause you ain't gonna be able to take care of shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't know, just, yeah, they most definitely be in a better position to take care of themselves, I feel like. Outside of just like, I ain't really learned nothing about real life. I just went to school. I'm 18 years old. My mom told me to get a job and get out the fucking house. You know? And that is, I feel like that's the reality for a lot of kids. You know what I mean? And, you know, that on this, you know, so they get out there at 18, they get their apartment, and they think they can do this, they think they can do that, and shit, man, look. Life slap them upside the head, jab them, punch them, uppercut them, whatever. Put them in a headlock, you know, and they just like, man, fuck, like, this shit is not easy as I thought it was. You know what I mean? Like, so, it's better, it's just all around better guidance when it comes to these kids, and identify, it's us as parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we start these kids off early, like you say, you train a child like the good book say, you train a child up in the way it should go. When it's older, it will not turn from it or deter from it or whatever it say. You know, so I believe that kind of thing. You know, so I don't know. We gotta learn something in order to teach our kids something. you know. So as far as putting kids out at the age of 18, I mean, if he ready at 18, go for it. Go for it. Tell him, little Junior, little Missy, little Prissy Pants, whatever. Go ahead. I feel like you ready. I did my job as a parent, and I gave you, finance guidance. You got solid financial principles. You got solid morals, and you know what I'm saying, like as far as habits that you may form and shit like that. You ain't trying to be on the goofy. You played a little bit. Let your kid be goofy but still save and go out and party for fucking 3 years straight and come home late, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Long as they don't get, long as they don't get nobody pregnant or some shit. Like, unless they ready and they meet somebody. But I just look at all of this shit like, most definitely, as a parent, you gotta know shit. And when you know shit, you put your kid in a better position to succeed and, accomplish certain things that you didn't at an earlier age than you were. You know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much how I feel about that. And I'll get at y'all later, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all enjoy y'all day. And that's my talk. And peace.